Fawning is a term coined by Pete Walker, who wrote Complex PTSD from Thriving to Surviving, and it basically describes this phenomenon of people pleasing. So people who are fawners, people pleasers, appeasers, they are really scared, oftentimes terrified of conflict or tension. And fawners usually almost always have a history of childhood trauma or neglect or relational trauma that happened in interpersonal relationships from infancy to 4 years old by their caregivers or parents. So common things that I see with fawners that we work on in therapy is that will come up even in our own relationship. They will find it very difficult to give me feedback because they want me to like them. Things that we'll work on also include really understanding your childhood. Like, what was it like growing up being you, and where did you learn along the way that conflict was bad, that you forfeited your needs, and that you had to survive by taking care of other people. So it's also really being compassionate to yourself and understanding you fawned, you people please, because if you didn't, something bad would have happened. Maybe you would have psychically, maybe even physically died because that's how bad it was. So in therapy, we talk about all this stuff. I give you new skills and tools, and we also listen to what happens into your body, because when people have a history of trauma, it gets stuck in their body, and it's usually, franticness, anxiety, they get hot, or it's the opposite where they're more under functioning and it's hard to get out of bed. So a big part of my work with clients is understanding that it's not just in their brain, but it's also in their body. This need to people please. They have this, I call it compulsion, to be like, I need to fix this, even though no one told me to. So fawning or people pleasing really resonates with you, or this is something you're struggling with, look around my blog. I write about this quite often. But if you already know that maybe we would work well together, schedule a 10-minute consultation, and then we'll have a chance to talk to each other and see if we're a good fit.